Hey, it's Gray. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, where you will find a variety of reviews from recipes to subscriptions and everything in between. Today we are revisiting Green Chef. If you have been following my blog, back in March of 2021, I actually reviewed Green Chef. And I signed up for their service because I wanted to review them. Now, I thought it would be interesting to do a review and my blog post, which is already up on grayeyes.me, to talk about what it's like being a returning customer and how things have changed since the last time I was signed up for their service. Before we get started, if you like this type of content, reviews, unboxings, etc., don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when a new video is up. And as I mentioned, my blog, grayeyes.me, new reviews are posted every Monday at 10 a.m. Central. Let's get started by talking about Green Chef. Green Chef, just like all other meal kits, has the possibility of selecting a lifestyle or diet that you may be following. Fun fact, Green Chef is actually the first meal kit service that is certified gluten-free for their gluten-free branch of their service. So when you're picking recipes, you don't have to dig so deep into the ingredients. Just select gluten-free, and on the menu, only gluten-free recipes will show up. And on your recipe cards, you actually do have the stamp that says certified gluten-free. While I include some videos here on the side from my experience with Green Chef, which by the way, you should totally check out my TikTok because I do post short form videos on there as well as my shorts. But my dinners were very simple, they were very, very tasty, and they were diverse. The main thing that I really got from this return to Green Chef was, holy crap, did I just sign up at a weird time? Or did the gluten-free menu really get a glow up? I mean, every single recipe, there were seasoning packets that just loaded up their meals with so much flavor. The presentation was awesome. It's one of my favorite things, if you can make your plate look exactly like the picture. I loved that. I was able to pick out 4 recipes for 2 people, and I had 0 complaints about any of the recipes. If there was anything small, like, hey guys, I think you sent me 1 too little parts of this for 2 people, I contacted support. I was refunded for a portion of that recipe or that meal that was sent over. I mean, they act very quickly to make things right. And again, from making things right, it's not a huge deal. There was nothing catastrophic, and I'm on my 7th or 8th box now. So as a quick summary, going back to Green Chef after 2 years, the gluten-free menu is still kicking ass. I freaking love it. But why did I choose to go back to Green Chef and not any other of the services that I tried? I'll tell you one thing, I did get a mailer, as many people may often get. It's usually HelloFresh that I get, but they're automatic mailers, and if you read the fine print, majority of them are for new customers only. I'm not a new customer. I would certainly be a returning customer, and Green Chef had the discount of about $185 or something along the lines of that for new and returning customers. So that's when I said, you know what, why not? Let's see what this is like. And if we don't like it, we can always cancel it or, let the discount run out. Key thing here is anytime you get one of those mailers where it says 11 free meals, they get you for a couple of weeks, and that discount is dispersed across those different boxes. So one box you may get $40 off, another $20, and then it's just kind of spread out that way. It's fine. But keep in mind, it's not like you're going to get a couple free boxes. It does get spaced out, but it does get dispersed accordingly. So I did really like the fact that the mailer included returning customers, because sometimes when something's full price and you're just not sure about a service, you kind of want a softer welcome back. And I definitely felt that. And clearly I have been keeping going with Green Chef. And I also wanted to talk about why meal kits like Green Chef can come in handy for you. There's a multitude of reasons, and I actually wrote some down, okay? To start off, meal kits like Green Chef are really, really good for busy families. Green Chef does send you packs of all the ingredients that you need, and you'll be using most, if not all of it. Sometimes you'll have an exception where you get a little bottle of a balsamic glaze and you use it just as a glaze to finish off your recipe, and then you can store the rest. But in terms of produce and seasonings, you use up all of it. All of these meals can take you truly no more than 35 minutes. And I've recorded myself in length making these recipes, and they are done well under an hour. And then they're put on the table, and then you eat it, and then you're ready to do whatever the heck you need to do for the rest of the evening. Another reason why I really like meal kits is they're really good for your mental health. At least for mine. I cook 100% of the time at home, with exceptions, when you go out. But on a weekday, 98% of the time, I cook. And there are some days where you have a set menu and then you're just like, I don't want to make any of this. None of this sounds good. Or when it's just, you don't want to think. So if you have something that requires a lot of prep and cutting and measuring out, sometimes little bits of help, like a meal kit having everything pre-measured out for you, and you have to follow no more than 6 or 7 steps on a recipe card, just one page, and then you're going to have a delicious dinner on the table in well under an hour. That's just one thing off your shoulders. And when it comes to the darker months and just overall, anxiety, depression, all that fun stuff, it's just nice to know that I can look at a card and say, okay, I'll make this. I'll follow the steps, and I know I'm eating something tasty and nutritious, and it's just done. So I really appreciate that. And I'm really, really glad that meal kits like this exist. So whether you like Green Chef or other services, it's just something to consider. It's not just, oh, I don't know how to cook or I don't know what to make. This can be such a good tool for you if you just need some inkling of, I know what to expect when I make a recipe from this service. Sometimes a little less thought is what's needed so we can focus on helping ourselves. All in all, I think Green Chef is, again, worth checking out. It's really a great tool to have, and I think it's reasonably priced. I end up spending on average $200 to $220 a week for groceries. That includes shopping for about 5 to 6 days of recipes, and sometimes you have to buy new seasonings and ingredients that you may only use a little bit of and only once for a while. So it does add up. Green Chef allows for you to have a variety of recipes, and all of those extra ingredients that you may not have on hand are all going to be provided for you. So you save money that way too. While the money that I'm not saving is mind-blowing, it's still money saved. And absolutely zero waste with these dinners. So I'm very excited and I'm very happy to recommend Green Chef for anyone considering a meal kit service, especially if you're gluten free. These recipes have been blowing my mind. I'm just, no joke, really freaking good. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to, again, give it a like and subscribe to the channel, totally free and a great way to support me. And you can find the full written review of the Green Chef review on greyeyes.me. All the links will be included below and you can check them out as well. Until next time, take care and stay gray amazing. Bye!